I'm actually in here in support of Mr. Sunak.
Excellent.
There's an election next year.
He
needs to do party management.
He does.
He doesn't have the whole party on his side. Boris Johnson is, like the gentleman said beforehand, he's popular with the party base. What do you want him to do, Mr. O'Brien? What do you want him to do? Just throw the bathwater out?
Well, I want him to prioritise the country and Parliament over party management, Moses.
Well, then we shouldn't have political parties, then, should we?
Just expand on that point a little.
Well, the point is...
let me remind you what you're expanding on. You're explaining why we shouldn't have political parties. Yes.
We shouldn't have political... Well, if the argument is that we should put country before party management...
The Prime Minister should do that.
Yeah, I understand that, but he still has... We elect parties. We don't elect the Prime Minister.
No, he is the Prime Minister, and I'm suggesting he should put parliamentary sovereignty simply the protection of the Select Committee system. As Prime Minister, he should put that above party politics or party management. And your response was saying, well, then we shouldn't have parties. And I just want you to explain that a bit more.
Yes. The point is as follows. He is the leader of a political party.
Yes.
You didn't vote for him. Did you vote for him? I didn't vote for him. He got there by being the leader of the political party.
Yes.
So for him to continue to be a leader of the political party, he has to lead the political party into an election.
Yes.
And he won't be able to lead the political party into election if he puts a sword, using the sword analogy, puts a sword right through the Conservative Party by antagonising the swivel-eyed loonies.
But Moses, it was his resignation as Chancellor that finished Boris Johnson off as Prime Minister, and Boris Johnson isn't even an MP anymore.
No, but it's the effect of what would happen if he votes against Boris Johnson.
No, but his resignation as Chancellor finished off Boris Johnson.
I understand that.
So he's already run a sword through Boris Johnson, metaphorically speaking.
Well, you're proving my point for me, Mr. O'Brien.
I'm sure I am, Moses, and you're going to explain how now.
Yeah, okay. Then after he got rid of Boris Johnson and he stood up against Liz Truss, what happened?
He became Prime Minister.
No, he didn't become Prime Minister. Liz Truss became Prime Minister because they chose Liz Truss over Sunak for getting rid of Boris Johnson.
No. Rishi, after it covers a significant period of time. Okay. It covers everything that happened after Boris Johnson ceased to be Prime Minister, and after Boris Johnson ceased to be Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak became Prime Minister. But let's go back to me proving your point because
you're obfuscating.
Yes.
Who came Prime
No,
Minister
I'm not obfuscating. I'm proving your point.
No, you're not. Who came?
But you just said I was. You just said I was.
Yeah, you are, but you're chosen...
So am I obfuscating? No, hang on, let's just take one obstacle at a time. Am I obfuscating or am I proving your point?
No, you're obfuscating by missing out that list.
So when did I stop proving your point?
You stopped proving your point when you just ignored our Prime Minister for 56 days.
Right.
Like she didn't exist.
Okay, so let's clarify that. Liz Truss definitely exists, and she was Prime Minister for 56 days. So now let's go back to how I proved. No, again, Moses. One obstacle at a time. Let's go back to how I proved. Actually, let's go back further. What is your point?
My point is as follows: if he does not do party management, and if he doesn't do party management, he will not be a leader.
Yes.
Or there was going to be a rebellion and the Conservative Party is going to get rid of him by the autumn.
Right. So if he'd voted for the report yesterday, you think the Conservative Party would have got rid of him by the autumn?
By the autumn.
Okay. Why didn't you just say that when you came on?
No, but my point is this.
No, that was your point.
No.
Yes.
The point where you agree with me. No, hang on a minute. Allow me to speak.
Well, I am allowing you to speak. I'm barely getting a word in edgeways.
Yeah, when he stabbed Boris Johnson in the back.
Yes. Front. Stabbed him in the. Moses stabbed him in the front.
No, he stabbed him in the front. It doesn't matter where he stabbed him.
Well, it does matter because he stabbed him in the front.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what happened when he stood up? He stood up for the party members. Who did they choose? Did they choose him or did they choose Liz Truss?
The party members chose Liz Truss. We've already established that, Moses. And after that, I think there was some racism involved.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you asked me why. You didn't tell me you were going to tell me why you think why. You asked me why.
They told you why. Because
stop obfuscating.
No, they stabbed him in the front.
They did.
Yes.
He did.
That's why they didn't vote for him, right?
No.
Oh. So why didn't they vote for him then?
Well, I told you.
That's the main reason.
I told you why they didn't. They didn't vote for him because I think there was quite a lot of racism involved.
Yeah, there is that. You have.
I know.
A small part.
I know.
But the point.
No, a big part. A big part.
But you have two people. You either choose someone from Asian background or you choose a woman.
Yes.
They don't want to choose a woman either.
Hey.
No, they don't want to.
That's not racism. Being a woman's not a race.
No, it's a discriminatory behaviour. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, Moses.
it's a discriminatory behaviour.
Well, I'll tell you
But my
what,
point
mate.
still
At least we can agree on one thing.
What?
I certainly proved your point.